Okay, give me 1 second, guys. There, boom. Okay, this reading is going to be what's coming up at the end of the month for all signs, going through all signs, going by energy. We'll be starting this reading out with the fire energy to earth, to water, air, then water, just going straight in a row. Oops. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are having a blessed weekend. So let's see what's going on with you. Here we go. Going straight to the fire energy first with Aries. So just kind of looking and seeing what's going on with everyone towards this end of the month. Getting some info, going Aries first. This message for Aries coming in is getting that closure that you are looking for. It could be some financial independence that you are also looking to gain. So, or having that financial, it looks like financial closure. Maybe you're getting ready to change jobs, wanting something bigger, better, but finding like there's no closure. Okay, if it is a love situation, there could be some closure that you need to have with someone, feeling like there are strings still attached. Okay, so very nice. I'm pulling some cards over here. Let's see what's going on with that. A moon card out for the beautiful Aries. It is your hard work is paying off. So whatever closure you are looking for, whatever financial freedoms, it's like all your hard work is finally coming back around. You're going to see that World card definitely going into the upright over here for you. The energy is gaining momentum. I do feel like the snake does come in on the 29th. It's going to really make a big difference for a lot of people, especially people who have been putting in all their hard work and really, getting into that, that rhythm. It's like there's a rhythm going on. Let's grab some love cards over here in case it is love, trying to get through this love for the beautiful Aries. What's going on in love at the end of the month? Finances are going to get better. We see that within love. There is this protection, this kindness. It's kind of like I'm protecting my heart at this time. Yeah, as I am trying to make closure with this situation. Absolutely. Yeah. Feeling like there is somebody who is uncaring around you, wanting to cut those strings, cut those ties because you don't see it coming back around the way you want it to. Okay. Very beautiful, guys. So, very nice. So it looks like you're ending out the month. It looks like the beginning of the month, though, is where it's really going to be for you in finances. So I like that a lot. Going straight over here to Leo. Best message for Leo coming out, please. For the end of the month. Also looking for some kind of closure as well. So there's like fire energies so far is looking like there's something that needs to cut some ties or feeling like something is not complete when it comes to either whatever that's seeking that personal closure is. It looks like you're avoiding some kind of conflict at this time, whether it's at the job site or whether it's with a person. Let's see. Yeah, having some difficult decisions going to have to be made at the end of the month. And when it comes to your money, let's just look at what it says about the money itself, because that one feels like it could be 2 or 1. When it comes to money, it's about this new opportunity, having this energy that's saying, I have this new project for you, bringing in some kind of a potential opportunity for you. So I like that for you, Leo. Let's see what's going on in love. Doing the roundabout over here, making there's that decisions coming up again. So there is some decisions that need to be made when it comes to your love situation. There could be some arguments, some back and forth energy, feeling like the end of the month, there's something that's talking about making a compromise. So you might feel like there's something that needs to be compromised within your love life over here, Leo. Grabbing a moon card, trying to go in order. It's like, do the same thing. Okay, so having the moon over here is the understanding to the situation. The end of the month for you is you are good enough. So loving that you are good enough for this opportunity. You're good enough no matter where you're standing. Hello. Yes, and balance, spirituality, and practicality. So there is definitely, wow, that's interesting. I mean, look, this is coming right out there on this love situation. It's time to balance this out. Be practical about the situation. If there is a compromise that needs to be made when it comes to your love situation, balance it out. Look at the pros and cons to the situation, but be practical, right? And grabbing another love card. When it comes to love, the person that you're dealing with is firm rejection. So it might be something that you're thinking about, you know what, I'm just going to reject this person. I'm not going to deal with them. Okay, it's just going to end up in your own solitude. I'm not going to deal. So it does look like your practicality for the majority of you is just finalizing this because you already feel like you have, you know, you want this, seeking this closure anyway. So it looks like no matter what they're going to say, this could just end, you know, on a dime for you guys. Okay. Looks like there is no saving that. It says calm down, listen to your intuition. Okay. Reduce that anxiety when it comes to the situation. Okay. So that's very good. And getting over here. This is where all energies are checking in. So let's see who we have next coming out for you guys. Next, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in, allowing the energies to go and flow. Talking about having some regrets or some failures at the end of the month, but also making difficult decisions. So difficult decisions will be made. And once again, balancing out the situation. So the fire energy is right there as well. Seeing a lot of the same energies coming through for the fire signs here. But there is definitely something that's feeling like I need to balance out this situation. There could be some time management that's going to be needed on the workplace. So you may be feeling like you're pulled kind of in two directions at this time. If it's love situation, it does feel like there might be some failure to communicate at the end of the month over here, where it feels like they're pulling you in different directions as well, not being able to keep the ball going in a conversation. It feels like they're kind of all over the place. They could be trying to tell you one thing and then it ends up something different. So it looks like there is going to be averting some kind of chaos and destruction. So it does feel like you're going to go kind of into this little bit of, yes, hidey hole, playing it safe. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Feeling like you're just going to back up over here, Sag. You're like, I'm not going to deal with this right now. Definitely not, you know, going to deal with this situation. I'm just going to let it go. Okay. Because it's going to be a win. It could be a win-lose situation. Okay. So, but when it looks like your money over here, it does look like you are trying to pull your finances together. It does look, there are some decisions that need to be made on where you're saving money, where you're spending money at this time, and how much you're spending and how much you're saving. Okay, so it does look like you're kind of tightening the pocketbook over here when it comes to spending. Your dreams need a practical plan. So make sure that you are keeping everything very practical, very down to earth at this time when you're looking at all situations over here, Sag. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone. If there is some kind of comfort zone that is keeping you stuck in your mind, it is now time to start weighing the situations. That's where you're going to take that practical approach, and literally through everything, your finances, your love life, right? Just everything that's going on around you. Everything just might feel like it's kind of up in the air, and you just need to bring everything kind of down to the surface. Okay, because it feels like your things might be a little misheveled and just kind of all over the place. When you definitely when you have two different cards of confusion and trying to time manage and trying to get things together and adapting to certain situations. Okay, so, and on the love note over here, grabbing a love card for those of you who are in a love situation or waiting for love. Let's see what's going on. Looks like it's already in love. Loss of freedom, excessive interference. You could have somebody who's interfering in your love life. So that could also be where this misshoveling is coming through, where you're not going to listen to what's going on. Maybe you don't want to hear what, you know, what this other person has to say about your love life. Stop interfering in my, you know, in my love. This is my life, my love, right? So it does feel like you do have somebody who's, it feels very disrespectful, like they're trying to tell you this, that, and the other. And it's just not the way, you know, that's not the way we do things, right? I don't need you telling me how to raise my kids, or, you know what I mean? Or how to this, that, or the other, or spend my money. So it does feel like there could be some things over here where, and it interferes within this relationship, because then it has you two standing together, kind of butting heads, right? So that could be, wow, talk about butting heads. You have the Taurus card over here, where your dreams get practical plans. But there is this beautiful opportunity coming up in February for you. Okay, so be on the lookout for that, because it's going to feel like this new beginning is starting, to where you can actually feel like you're making accomplishments. Okay, good. I like that for you, Sag. That's good energy for you. I feel like you're starting to get a little more freedom from that situation. If anything, just out of your head is the best, you know, the best way to start, if anything. So going straight to the earth signs now. So we're going to go straight to Taurus. This will be, yeah, after Taurus, we're just going to go in a row. It's easier that way. Okay, so Taurus, beautiful Taurus, please. Energy for the end of the month for Taurus. Being very strategical about situations. So it does feel like you have a lot of strategy going on in your mind. It looks like you're trying to do something. It feels like, you know, if I do it this way, maybe it will work. Maybe I will be able to, you know, start this way, right? And it feels like I don't want to deceive myself, right? It's not about deceiving oneself. It's about really being strategical, because maybe before you did something and it wasn't right. So maybe you're fixing something, looking for a little more willpower, a little more strength coming through. So you might even feel like maybe someone even sees you as being selfish, or maybe you're around somebody who is jealous of your accomplishments, Taurus. Okay, so, you know, they may be seeing you trying so hard, but maybe you are really accomplishing things, but just not at the level of what you're planting seeds. So you could even have like I said, someone around you who's very jealous of your upcomings. Okay, but what they don't understand is that, you know, Taurus is on a roll over here, working even harder than what they could even realize the work that you put in. It's like, stop being jealous of me. I did all this work. If you want that, you can do it yourself, right? So they're seeing it from a way different point of view than what Taurus is seeing it in. Taurus is seeing it as, if I don't do this, that I could get lost in the crowd. I have to continue to keep doing something, to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And this person over here is just like, you always get what you want. And it's like, no, I don't. It's because I'm ambitious. I have something going on. So I do feel like you have someone jealous around you, or someone who, you know, always thinks that you're getting your way, Taurus. But that's not always the case. Okay. So definitely there's some beliefs over here. When it comes to money, you are really planting the seeds over here, and you're making magic happen, Taurus. You're using all the tools that you have within yourself. It looks like you're looking at everything around you, everything that you could possibly get clarity on. You're taking that in, and you're using anything and everything to make that drive. Don't tell me you're not, because look at that, far beyond driven with the tools that are around me, with everything that I'm looking at. And I just don't think that this person sees that. I think they see it in, like I said, a whole different light, for those of you that resonates with. Okay. So you're definitely going to have this upcoming. What's going to happen, Taurus, with this person? If there's jealous now, what's going to happen when you shine gold? You know, next month you're going to start really shining gold. You're going to be the shiny diamond. So what's really going to happen then, right? When you have this new beautiful transition. I already know that, because I've already done the reading for the end of the month for the majority of Taurus. So I already know what's coming, right? For the majority of you, you know, that it resonates with, because you put it on. I mean, you have gone to war with this, and you are, I mean, pushing hard. You know, you've been put to the test. You might even feel like you're in a test now, right? And it's like, every time I get a lead up, I'm tested again. So yes, but you have a lot of abundance coming in February. Like I said, you will be the shiny diamond. So it's like, how are they going to feel then? Well, let's grab some moon cards over here for you, Taurus. Balance spirituality and practicality, bringing yourself back to the place where you feel stable. You're using all your spiritual gifts within yourself, understanding your intuition, using that gut feeling. And Spirit says, you know, really balance it out, because it's still a card of balance, right? But your stubbornness is what's going to actually help you win this race. I mean, that's it. Your practicality, your stubbornness is what's helping you win. You know, people think stubbornness is such a bad thing, but it's actually an empowerment. You and your loved ones are safe. So everyone's safe. You're going to be just fine. Your family is safe. You're in good hands. Okay. You have a win-win outcome coming. When it comes to the situation. Wow. Okay. So when dealing with this person who is acting jealous or any other love situation, use your discernment. Says, hello. I will be getting to Aquarius. I'm going in a row right now. Okay, so right now we have the love situation coming out. Patience and self-control. Just be patient around this person. Hopefully they'll be patient with you, but they, you know, there is some concerns and worries when it comes to this person, right? Because if they're jealous of me now, how are they going to feel when I'm actually, you know, winning the race, really winning the race? Maybe they don't like you being ahead of them, Taurus. Maybe that's the point. You know, if you're in, maybe they've always been the breadwinner and now you're coming in strong and heavy and really making that money. It could push them to the side, right? So good job. Okay, going on to Virgo. Uh-oh, we don't want to get our cards confused over here. Going to Virgo. For the beautiful Virgos. Best message for Virgo, the end of the month. What is coming in? I'm having a little bit of feeling drained right now. It looks like your energy is you feel a little tired. You could feel a little hurt. You could have a little bit of a blocked intuition at this time, feeling a little confused about a situation, Virgo, about what is coming, where you're going to get your victory. So a little drained. Could even be that you put in a lot of work and you're still waiting for the outcome. Mine is Cancer. Yeah, we haven't gotten to Cancer yet. We're in Earth signs right now. So but thank you for being here. It will be pretty quick. They don't last very long. But we do have, like I said, getting to your victory. So you may be feeling like you're having some issues over here. It's been slow and steady, and you've been putting in all the work over here, Virgo, trying your hardest. You know, you have the productivity and the efficiency, though. So you know what? You're conserving, and it does feel like you've conserved a lot of energy, but it's just like there's a lot of things going on. It does feel like at the end of the month here, yeah, it is going to feel a little more draining. Okay, so you are going to want to take a little more self-care. Whatever you're doing could be a very big project, and, you know, you're just, you know, really rest and relax over here as much as possible. This will bring your intuition back as well. Okay, so, yeah, because otherwise it's just going to be a burnout. Okay, but you will have this sudden awareness once you get a little more rest, because it does look like you've been doing, you know, you're just going. It's just been steady, go, working yourself out. When it comes to a love situation, it does look like you are going to have a tower moment. If you guys are dealing with some kind of love, something is going to be revealed, you know, that's going to just kind of come out of nowhere. It could be just kind of a burst of energy coming out. Okay, when it comes to this, could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Pisces, okay? But it does look like there is an abrupt argument coming towards you, for those of you that does resonate with. And that's just could also be because of the worn down tiredness, and maybe they're trying to push you over your limits. Okay, we'll find out about that in a second. And that can make you also very weary and very tired with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You look at the bigger picture for the situation. Hello, Raymond. I'll get to you after the reading, okay? look at the bigger picture. Okay, so if we don't look at the bigger picture, okay, we're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a very hard time opening up your intuition and really getting to what it is you need to really hold your vision for. Okay, so really hold the vision. You're working very hard over here, Virgo, doing a great job on your love situation. We do have reassured. Ooh, so they are going to want to come back to reassure this with you. They want to pacify this with you. They want to make sure that everything is okay with you. Okay, so yeah, because they want to protect this relationship. They understand you guys just had a major blast out. Could be, right? I mean, it's pretty much a tower moment. So definitely they do want to fix this with you. So I do see by the end going into February that you're definitely going to start pacifying this situation. Okay. There's a Virgo and going straight into Capricorn. This is Capricorn. For the beautiful Capricorn, end of the month. Having this self-love with the Two of Cups coming out, so it does feel like there is some kind of broken communication between you and a loved one. Okay, so, but it does look like it will be, there will be a lot of text messages coming in. Okay, so it does look like, even though there's broken communication, it does look like there is it's going to change around. It does look like all of a sudden they want to talk to you about everything. Okay, I'll get to your message, Raven, at the end of the reading. Okay, I'm not going to take messages till the end because it seems to confuse people when I'm answering questions in the middle. So I will be sure to mark all those. I think I can tag them. Yeah, I'm going to pin your question. I hope that pinned it. Did I do it right? Well, we'll find out. Okay, so having this rapid action going on and a lot of movement and quick decisions, going to have a lot of air travel over here, Capricorn. So definitely, you know, you could be traveling at this time. You definitely, but whatever it is, there's going to be a lot of messages from this person. So it's going from broken communication to, whoa, now all of a sudden they want to text you everything in the world. But this is about control. This is about trying to take control back. It's kind of their stubbornness. They're being kind of a tyrant about the situation. They want to be in control all of a sudden over this situation. Okay, so this is, yeah, where they're going to start all of a sudden taking all this action. So it was like almost like to the point where it was like, we're not really talking very well together. But then all of a sudden they want to message you 1,000 different kinds of messages. Okay, when it comes to your work zone over here, Cap, it looks like it's slow and steady, but you could have some proposals at work coming up. You could even have a great job opportunity. It even could be a side hustle that's coming towards you. Okay, you're just not, it could be something that's going to throw you off guard though. So you're just not sure if this is exactly what you want. Okay, but it could make you a lot of money. Okay, so it does look like it, you know, I think once you understand what's really going on, I think you're going to really want that coin, because quite frankly over here, this is going to bring in a lot of rewards. I think it's just the way it's said at first when you're getting this job opportunity doesn't feel, there's that broken communication. Like they did not explain this well enough. And then all of a sudden it's like you talk to this other person and they're like very balanced about the way they're speaking. They're speaking to you like, you know, like they should be speaking to you. Right. So it does look like all of a sudden this information on this job comes through. That now will really catch your attention. It just feels like somebody's coming in and they're not really saying what they need to say, right? It's kind of like, does this have a 401k? And they walk around the question. It's like, hello, why do I want to take a job if I can't answer the question, right? So, yeah, communication is key. This is where the communication is key at the end of the month for you. That's the overall for everything. Step out of your comfort zone. So stepping out of your comfort zone is going to be a big thing. And I really feel like that for that job, because that's where it's going to be really, really, I don't know, it's very special for you. I'm telling you, there's a big reward coming from that situation. It's going to be a lot more than what they tried to advertise at first, right? When they were trying to give you the job. Okay, so let's look at your love really quick up here. If you're looking for new love, or you know this is love you're in, let's look. Talking. You got to be kidding. I mean, it's all about talking. But, you know, Spirit's like, yeah, I want to talk to you. But I think that with this, it's going to be more like they need to settle down, you know, and have a compromise over here. We can talk to each other this way. They don't have to control the situation. Can actually have a good conversation, right? And actually use some love within the situation besides just, you know, all over the place, right? So, okay, guys. So, yeah. Now, your whole end of the month is about communication, for sure. Now, going to the air signs, starting with the beautiful Gemini. To Gemini. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm going to be doing a few alls towards the end of the month here. And those of you who are subscribed, they are in my community comments area of when I will be live. Okay, Gemini. There's a little bit of dissatisfaction towards the end of the month, and it is because it looks like something happened over here where you became very disappointed. You might even have someone jealous around you, but it seems like it's some kind of disappointment when it comes to money. Excuse me. So there could have been a promotion that you thought you were going to have and it didn't come this way, or maybe you were supposed to work extra days. Something happens towards the end of the month here where it just did not happen the way they said it was going to happen, or the way that you assumed it was going to happen. Okay, so kind of a big disappointment coming in when it comes to this work area, when it comes to your money. Okay, maybe you're also waiting for some kind of inheritance or a big check from the state or something. Okay, but it's not coming in. So it does look like there is some disagreements going on. You might even be disagreeing with the boss, with someone, the insurance company. However, I'm also hearing some kind of like I got into a car accident type of thing, and I'm supposed to be getting my check from the car accident, something like that. So I'm going round and round trying to get this money, and they're not. It was supposed to be in, but it's not coming in. So there is definitely a disappointment there. Yeah, now you're going to go around looking for and searching for this wisdom, looking for other, you know, advice, I want to talk to the boss about the situation. I want to talk to other people. So it does look like you are searching for the answers to why this has the ball. Who dropped the ball? Why did this not happen? Okay, because somebody definitely, don't tell me they didn't drop the ball. Somebody dropped the ball for sure. So Gemini, you may be looking at, you know, different kinds of decisions, talking to different people about where this money is. Okay. When it comes to your love situation, you may have somebody who is kind of hiding out within this situation, but it does look like you guys will have some kind of redemption over here, some kind of new phase that's coming back together. So if you guys were kind of silent there for a while, it does look like it's coming back together very beautifully. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but it does look like there's a lot more action. It looks like you guys are back on track the way you're supposed to be, and your relationship is looking great. Yeah, look at the improvement. So there is definitely a lot more improvement over here in recovery in this relationship. It feels like there's a lot more freedom, like maybe somebody was holding someone back from, you know, and not allowing them to do things. That could be for someone as well, but you're realizing, you know what, we can find this freedom together, or they're allowing me more time out. I'm allowed to do this and do that. So if you're married and you feel like you didn't have a lot of freedom, they're now going to allow to cut that one cord and say, hey, you can go out and do this now, right? So very nice. Feeling like you can travel a little more freely. You might even get the car back or something. Maybe they let you have the car for the week, right? For the end of the month. And it's like, woo, I get to go to the movies or go hang out with the girls or something. So, you know, if you only have one car. So there is definitely something there where it's going to make you feel a lot more free and having a good time. Okay, so it's time to release negativity about the situation. Just keep finding the answers, but don't let the negativity, you know, weigh you down over here, Gemini. The energy is gaining momentum when it comes to your love life. Wow, just beautiful. So let's look at this love over here. What is going on in this love? I love it. It's almost like we were kind of over here, but now we're definitely coming back together. I love it. Yep, there was some resisting in the past. And now, within the resisting, you have the reconciliation, or at least just getting back together, getting on the right page for what? Crossing the barriers of obstacles back into that love. I love it. Yeah, for the Romeo. Romeo, the passion. It's just that quick changing moods. There's just like something in the air that's just like, we don't want to do this anymore. It's just a mood, right? Very nice. Okay. I have Gemini going straight to the beautiful Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Oh, Libra. You know, I just did the Libra's reading. Definitely, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And it's pretty much almost the same thing. You're in your comfort zone. You have those nightmares. Wow, it's like the same. It's going to almost feel like the same reading. You have something here that's keeping you up at night, something that's keeping you wondering if this is going to happen and that's going to happen. I mean, literally, there's some despair, some nightmare, some worry about what's going on. Yeah, some trying to accept what's going on and having these personal setbacks, finding that peace within yourself, but really finding this victory. I already know where this is going. I swear you not, this is the same exact reading I did yesterday. The energy is very strong for you, Libra. So having this progress, seeing your progress, seeing your way out of the situation, you're going to get out of this comfort zone, take off this quilt, say, I don't want to stay here, because all of a sudden something happens in energy and you're just like, boom, I'm up, I'm going. The world is my oyster. So really feeling like, you know, there's definitely this understanding. I don't know if it's a thought you have, or somebody's coming to tell you something, or you have this dream, but then all of a sudden you're just smack hit with this idea that just say, you know what, I can do it this way. Really weighing your scales over here, having this new information coming in, having this new way of communicating. If I do that, like I said, looking at your pinnacle from a whole different point of view without holding those chains, getting away from restricting energies, any restricting thoughts, it changes everything. It definitely is going to change your energy. And when you're coming to love over here, it's gonna be your time to shine. I mean, I think that's what the name of the video was. It's your time to shine, and it's now, or something like that. So if you guys are interested in that, you can go watch that reading on my channel. It's literally the same. It's crazy. But feeling overcommitted to the situation, you might be balancing out this love relationship, trying to figure out what's going on with them, feeling very overwhelmed. It looks like they're not talking to you, or you ghosted them, or they ghosted you, one way or the other. Somebody ghosted someone. But there is a lot of divine love over here. And it does feel like if we could just push this back together, everything would be fine. But it does feel like someone's keeping their love secret. Do you see that? They're keeping their love secret. I think, you know, the only way to really fix this is to allow the communication to come out. Yeah, because that would change everything within your relationship. So somebody's definitely keeping the love secret to themselves, not spreading that through communication, holding back. Okay, let's see. Having the moon cards coming out. Believe in the impossible. It's your time to shine. That's it. And over here on the love is emotions are running high. So I do feel that someone, whether it's you or them, is holding on to these emotions, and maybe they're too high. Maybe that's why you don't want to be vulnerable, right? Or they don't want to be vulnerable. Somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable. Okay. And getting a love card. For the beautiful Libra. calm down to earth in your inner voice. Yeah. Reduce the anxiety for sure. So it does feel like, you know, you having a lot of solitude because of the overall situation, but that's going to all end. That's like on its way. Yes. And you might even be feeling like maybe, you know, they have, I feel like it's anxiety that you might feel because they're not showing you the love, or vice versa. Okay. That it's unrequited love. So somebody feels like they're putting out all the love and not returning. So you might be feeling like they don't love you. Or they feel like you don't love them somehow or another. Okay. So there is this feeling that it's too quiet. There's not enough emotions. There's not enough love. So that could feel like they don't care. But it's crazy because it's actually showing they do care. They're just in reclusive mode. Could be dealing with a Virgo for sure. Okay, guys. If I forget where I am, guys, I hope you guys are paying attention. That was Libra. Like, don't say other signs' names. I'm going to get myself confused. Okay, next. Going to Aquarius. Welcome, DNG. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Divine. Okay, guys, so going straight to Aquarius now. I know we had some Aquariuses in the house. Can ask all questions at the end of the video, the end of the reading. Okay, for Aquarius, it looks like you just got out of, you either got out of a tower moment or you are backing away from a situation because you will have fear that it's going to end up at tower. Okay, so you're either backing away from it because you know it's on its way to collapse and you're like, no, I don't want it to collapse. So you're pretty much telling the universe, no, I'll fix this. I don't want you to fix it because if you fix it, there may be, you always want to wipe things away because I know it doesn't serve me. But instead, I'm going to try to fix it because I want to hold on to something that doesn't serve me. It's much better that way. Okay. So you're going to try to fix something that is no good for you. So you're going to rather suffer in this situation than allow the universe to take care of it and just end it for you. So you don't have to have, right? It'd just be done and over with. But what you're saying is I'd rather have the suffering than to have the chaotic upgrade. Okay. So you're going to persistently try to fix something that's broken, that's no good for you. That's no good. And this causes chaos and confusion. So you're just keeping yourself in chaos and confusion to this situation, trying to fix something that's broken, that's not going to work, but the universe already knows that. And this is some kind of job. This could be some kind of job or some kind of financial situation. But no matter what it is, it's causing insecurities. And even when it comes to your job or whatever it is, it's, you know, maybe you've worked here 1,000 times and, you know, for 1,000 years or something, you know what I mean? I mean, being out of the box over here, of course. I worked there like 5 years. I don't want to change this job, even though it's shitty. You know what I mean? But you're just making yourself suffer when the universe says, I have something better for you. Because if you let the tower happen, then he's going to open that door because he's getting rid of that to open space to allow something better for you. But the fear is what's holding you back through the situation. So you don't have any acceptance to move on. You're saying, no. I'd rather have the personal setback. And, you know, I'll do it my way. I'll do it my way. Ooh, stubborn. Stubbornness coming out over here, Aquarius. Yes, because the universe says, I have something so much better for you. I wish you'd just let go of that situation. Sooner or later, that tower is going to come right side up. You can only avert it for so long. Okay. So when it comes to love situation, there's a lot of desire to reconcile a situation, making amends, desire to forgive. But right now there's a lot of healing going on, but they're acting very strategical about the situation. It feels like you're acting very strategical about the situation. You're saying, I want to heal right now. You may want to reconcile with them as well, because it looks like they want to reconcile with you, Aquarius. And it looks like deep down you might want to as well, but because of the deception that's gone on, or the trickery, or however it is, the arguments, the fighting is so much, but it feels like you're trying to be strategical about the situation so it doesn't go back to fighting again. Can we be together? Can this commitment actually work? A lot of thinking and a lot of swords over here, my friend. So you're like really, Aquarius, kind of in a self-protection mode right now when it comes to your love. When it comes to them, they're a little burned out. They understand the frustrations. They're in the waiting game, waiting for you to return, waiting for you to bring in your cups. They want you to come back and give the cups to, they want to give cups back to you, but you're putting yourself into a distraction mode. You're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So there's this piece inside that says, if it was done right, that's why I'm getting, if it was done right, this could work. But for now, I'm going to distract myself from this situation because it's easier. And that will give me time to heal. And then it'll get me time in my head to say, am I really feeling this the way I want to feel this? Kind of like, is it worth it? Okay. So let's get a love card. Oh, moon card. Moon card's first. Conclusions are within your reach. Ooh. Conclusions are within your reach. Okay. And for your love, it's a win-win outcome in the forecast. So whether you take them back or you don't, you win, right? That's what it's saying. Either way, you could win this situation, Aquarius, whether you decide to move on to a new relationship or just heal and stay alone, or whether you take them back, you're still going to win. And it still looks like a win-win. Okay. I like that, balancing the scales over here. Great air energy coming out with that Libra card. Very beautiful. Okay, and let's see what the love cards say. I like that. Engagement or marriage. You guys could have been engaged or you may be married. And it just feels like you're trying to understand that this is just a big misunderstanding, or is it something that is more so? So I think that that's where your analytical thinking is really going to come through, and really needing also to use your heart in this situation, because it could just feel like, am I being oversensitive to the situation? For a lot of you, it's time to say goodbye. You're going to figure out that, you know what, it could just be more than what I can handle. It's going to be too hard to heal from this situation. So for some of you, you may just end up coming to that conclusion, okay, in the end, that what I thought I was going to do, I may just back out. We've seen that energy pretty much all month. So, okay. Going straight to our beautiful water signs. I know we have some Cancerians in the house, so let's see what's going on. Going straight to Cancer. And then I will answer these messages after we get to Pisces. And then we will do our end of the reading, questions, answers, and all that good stuff. Okay. Hello. Hello, boat. Okay. So going Cancer, we have King of Swords coming in. It does look like you are being very disciplined at this time, being an authoritarian. It really looks like you are really standing your ground for whatever it is you truly want at this time. Let's look and see what are you trying for. Broken communication. It's heart again, love again. So it looks like you're standing up for yourself. You're using your head over your heart at this time when it comes to this relationship. This relationship is very tense. This is a very tense situation. Somebody has really broke your heart. I think you guys were cheated on. Something bad happened in this relationship. Now, there's a lot of disharmony. It's almost like soulmates. I don't know. This was like, this was something that you did not see coming. You didn't believe that this one hurts. You did not see this one coming. I mean, this one hurt. That's an ouch. You're saying pretty much, this is what you did to me. This is why it's happening. And I'm not talking to you. And I'm standing my ground. Wow. Not talking with any heart at this time. You're just being 100% truthful. I mean, you're swinging that sword like, this is the truth. This is the way it's going to be. And I'm not going to show you any emotions at this time. Okay? You really hurt me. For some of you, I'm just going to tell you right now, you felt like they used you for money. That they were only there and they were gold diggers. Coming out as the King of Pentacles. You feel used. Whoa. You felt like this was very, very unfair. They hurt you a lot. And I do think they were sneaking around with somebody else. And you feel very used. I bought you everything. I gave you everything. And this is how you treated me. And I gave you my heart and my soul and everything. Yeah, that hurts. Okay. So it does look like, you know, coming back at the end of the month, but the reason it's coming up is because they want to wander back in. They want to show you that they're more motivated to get back with you. And this is why you're going to speak your truth at the end of the month, because they're coming back as a wounded warrior, but they may be playing victim to the situation. Well, you know, Cancer, I really want this commitment with you. Why do I feel like they want to turn the tables on you? Well, you know, if you would have just bought me that, you know, $100 purse, it's what, you know, I wouldn't have had to go. I don't know. This is really not good. There's a lot of thieving, a lot of keeping secrets, and a lot of lies. A lot of lies over here. So it does look like at the end of the month over here, as they're coming back, trying to play victim with you, trying to fix this with you so that they could, you know, be in a commitment with you. They want to make sure you understand you guys are still together, even though you may feel, they want you to know they're still your person. And they're trying to come clean, but they're still hiding a lot of secrets from you. They do not want you to know everything, obviously, because that could really destroy the relationship that's already destroyed anyways. So they're trying to rethink their approach into your life, as you're just over here really swinging that sword saying, no more lies, no more, you know, here's my truth. So it does look like they're going to get you to the point to where you're going to really, you know, ground yourself and really start, you know, taking into accountability of your feelings and not letting them walk on you at any given moment in time. I call that taking up the welcome mat. You are not welcome. But it's kind of crazy because I do feel like they already know that. You guys could be dealing with Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Okay, Cancer. So it is releasing fears. There's a lot of secrets in the dark over here. When it comes to, yeah, it could be definitely dealing with a fire sign. When it comes to finding your own confidence and joy, you will find at the end that even though you don't know all the secrets, just not being involved anymore within this situation is going to bring back your willpower and your, you know, feeling more confident about what's going on within this situation. Getting into your money real quick here. Let's look at that really fast. It looks like you're trying to rebuild a lot of the money. It looks like you are avoiding overspending any kind of money. You are also Queen of Swords. So everything that you're doing at the end of the month here is all about really grounding yourself, keeping yourself very logical about what's going on, watching your money, watching yourself, you know, really paying attention to what your overall being over here. Okay, so it does look like you're just balancing everything and really keeping a tight, like I said, a tight watch and on your money. Otherwise, your money looks fine. It doesn't look like it's changed really at all. It's just really avoiding any overspending or anything, just really tightening it down and making sure you're not the ATM machine. That's really what I'm getting out of that. Getting a moon card over here. That's very good. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let their pridefulness come back at you and try to slam on you. I feel like this person is very prideful. How, you know, and I, you know, really seriously though, only for the fact that if they can come back and be the victim within a certain situation like this, maybe you're dealing with a narcissist. Okay, so it does feel like don't let their pride get in your way. You just continue to keep doing what you're doing. You have a fresh new start coming. Wow, I love that. Wow, everything. Look at that bottom of the deck. Look at that. This is luck is on your side. Give him the hand, my friend. Bye-bye, right? Let's see. And getting a love card over here. Oh, you got new love coming in. In February, you have new love coming in for some of you. But no matter what, when it comes to this person, the reason they're coming back is they're going to try to, can we say seduce? Are we allowed to say that? Or they're going to seduce you, try to sexually entice you to make you fall in love with them again. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. But for a lot of you, you have new love coming in February. I totally heard it. Okay. Okay, guys. Going to, that's Cancer, Scorpio. Almost done. You're doing good over here. We're going to answer all these questions. I hear you, Jesse, on that. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio's got a lot of big things coming in. I will tell you that. Yeah, right off the bat. Got a lot of abundance coming. Could have a lot of new money coming around. Making a lot of money, especially if you guys own a job. If you own a job, you're going to be money makers. And that's probably going to make those of you who own jobs, have online careers, even if it's online hobbies, you're going to see a lot of turnaround for your family, for yourself. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of growth when it comes to your money. At the end of the month is when it's really going to start. You're really going to see it start really taking place. It's going to be in steps. Okay, yeah, until it moves really fast. So, and you might even feel like it's already on its way, like it's already moving quicker. If I look at the databases of what it is, or my checking account or my savings account, it is definitely moving. It might be something you don't really see right away, Scorpio, but it is definitely something that I'm telling you, by the 31st to February 1st, it's going to catch your eye, be like, whoa, that was actually moving a lot quicker than I thought. Because definitely you guys are coming up in a lot of wealth. There was also a lot of evolutionary changes and stuff that you've been doing and working on when it comes to planning and marketing and, you know, saving money and how you spend money. So you guys have been on a roll for that. Yeah, where you felt like there was nothing coming in, but it's also that holding back on overspending, but also making a lot of wise choices. And you might have felt either, you know, for some of you, you even took big risks. I love that because the Fool's in reverse, and it says, I even took huge risks in investments, and now they're coming back to you, where it was a little, yeah, absolutely, a little scary. Some of these risks you guys have been taking are a little scary. Putting a little more money out there in investments and then not sure if you're going to make the payout. But let me just tell you something about this payout. This payout is going to be something that you did not see coming. It wasn't just this $100 here and there. It's actually this 200, 300, 400. You know what I'm saying? The percentages are much higher than what you expected. And we are seeing that a lot. Absolutely. Seeing a lot more financial improvement coming where you might have felt like, man, you know what, I'm eating beans and hot dogs and, you know, I really want to eat steak and shrimp or whatever, right? Well, you'll be eating steak and shrimp, so don't worry about it. Because, yes, but there was a lot of confusion in the situation. The end of the month is going to be a little bit back and forth, but at the very, very end, I'm telling you right now, the very end, between the 30th, 31st, and the 1st, you're going to see this starting to be this major turnaround. Is it done, though? Because it's almost like, no, that's just where that's just where you're getting the offering. It's not even done yet. That's just the universe saying, now you can see what's coming towards you, but it's not over. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Absolutely. See, this is not the closure of the situation. It's the beginning of a whole new world for you, Scorpio. When it comes to your love situation, You definitely have somebody who is very compassionate about you. You might be having a lot of agreements to disagree, and it could be over this money situation. But no matter what, you have this beautiful, compassionate person who just loves the hell out of you. Okay. And yeah, they get a little restless and a little unfocused, but they also think that you're a little restless and unfocused when actually I'm very proud of you guys because you've not been doing a lot of fence setting. You haven't been, you pretty much got off that fence, and really no procrastination. You've been really moving fast. But I think that this person notices that too, but they're afraid that you're a little impulsive, right? So I think that's where they become very overwhelmed with what you're doing. I think they're a little scared. Yeah, they're a little scared that you guys are going to crash and burn, that you're going to lose everything. But that's not it. You're juggling it very well and adapting to it very well. They're going to realize, though, the adaptation of what's going on is exactly what you need. Okay? I mean, they're gonna notice it right off the bat when it starts at the very end. They're going to say, wait, hold on, Scorpio, I didn't know. I thought we were going to crash and burn. I thought you were being too hasty. I thought you were being too impulsive. No, this is because you put a lot of thought and a lot of time into this situation. So Spirit says, you and your loved ones are safe. See, so now that can make them rest assured that you're fine. You're doing it for the family. Everything's good to go, or yourself, your dog, whatever. Take it how it resonates. Okay, so let's see what we have over here on this. Wow. Yeah, just keep meditating and contemplating the situation and just watch it go. Beautiful water energy coming through you as you are really, you have 2 cards of water over here. You're using a lot of compassion and really manipulating that water energy for your own good, So the answers you need are coming. Love it. And a love card here. I was just sitting here thinking, guys, if that wasn't a love for you, then that's your boss, because he may be a little worried that you did something. I just want to say that because it does feel like it's kind of a boss authority. So it could even be your boss if you know that that's not a love. It could be your boss who's a little worried about the project that you're working on. Enchanting love and overcoming the obstacles. I'm telling you, it's the same on the love there. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's falling into place. That's what's so beautiful. And one more, and then we can get these questions and answers out. Going straight to Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. You're doing a good job. Getting them done. It's kind of like it's a collective energy, If you just kind of notice, it's like everybody's kind of feeling the same way, because here it goes again, feeling kind of, overwhelmed, not feeling like my 9 of Cups is going to come, not feeling like I'm going to get what I've put all my hard work into. If you guys have noticed throughout every sign, it's like the collective energy of everybody is worried that we put in all this hard work and nothing's coming together. It's like, where's my reward? But here it is. I mean, guys, you got to figure, if you bust your ass and you really tell the universe what you want, and you really align to that situation, something good's going to come out of it, right? But it's always in our head, that logical thinking that keeps us down. It's always those nightmares. It's always that fear of, what if I'm not aligned enough? What if this happens? Maybe God don't love me. There's all these crazy things that are going on inside of our little ego mind, right? That keeps us all back. And Pisces, you're doing the same thing, right? It's kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. You are. You are. The world is your oyster, and it's coming right back to you. Everybody's just kind of like in this waiting game, but I think that we're all waiting for something just to pop really fast, and it's just not going to happen right now. Which is really crazy, because last night we did have the planets were aligned last night, which means it's opening up this portal for all these beautiful things to come through in Pisces. Whatever you want for your family, your wishes and dreams are coming true. you know, you're playing it small in some ways, but I think it's, you know, kind of sitting back just a little bit, waiting to see what's going to change, what's going to fulfill my life. Is this going to work? You know, is that not going to work? So you're just kind of confusing yourself a little bit, but oh my gosh. I mean, the overall card, what do we have for the overall card of this? I mean, look at that, 4 of Wands, hitting the milestone. Yeah, taking your power back. So you're definitely on the right road. You're doing very, very well. But it does look like you're a little isolated right now. But I think you're kind of in your little underwater world over here, kind of trying to put all the pieces together, make the dreams come true. Yeah. Yeah. There's been a lot of grief and a lot of hard work going through this, and you're just afraid. You're afraid that it's not going to work. But it's definitely coming together. It says no self-sabotage. Everything's coming together. Okay, when it comes to love over here, wow. Everything's coming together. It's just going to be step by step. Lack of direction when it comes to your love. Not sure if you're going to have the victory, because it feels like there's a lot of toxic energy coming off of your person. Your person's acting very toxic. They could have been cheating on you, or you feel like they could be cheating on you, or they're giving too much time to somebody else, something else, and not enough to you to make you feel good within the situation. 3 of Pentacles. So definitely you feel like, you know, that they're doing something else with someone else, or something else. Could be overworking, you know, too much time with whatever, you know. 3 doesn't always have to be cheating. It could just be you're spending all this time with your sister when I need you home, or you're spending too much time at work when I need you here, right? And it's like you feel ignored. That's it. You feel ignored. For some others of you, it could definitely be cheating, and you're just now finding out, or you're very confused to the situation. It's all going to come into light, though, as a new chapter is coming for you. Yeah, it's definitely they're paying attention to something else. For a lot of you, they're going to come back around, and they're not going to be giving all this time. If you know it's just work, they're not going to be giving all this time and energy to just working. They're going to overcome the challenges. It looks like there's a big project that they might be working on, or they're trying to save more money. They're being over productive and over efficient, which is actually hurting their love relationship. But it looks like love will come back to the situation. I do feel for a lot of you, it might not be cheating. It could literally be something else that they're giving a lot of affection and time to, which just makes you feel like you're out in the cold. Might even feel like you're not talking enough. So there's a lot of broken communication. Okay. For those of you who it is cheating, let's look at that just for 1 second. Whoa, they got a lot of choices and a lot of open doors. So it's saying you're going to have to make the choice to whether or not you want to come clean and rethink this situation and close the door on that situation, because you have other things that you need to deal with, not a cheater. Okay, so there is that. Just make sure we get both sides. Okay, this is an all reading. Well, I just had deja vu. Just want you guys to know I just had, wow, huge deja vu. Okay. That was weird. I feel like I'd done this before. That was weird. Okay. Wow. I mean, I've done a million readings, but I mean, literally live deja vu. Like I've done this before. That was weird. Okay. Surrender to the divine. It says it's time to surrender to the divine. Don't allow your worries to become your enemy. You just do what you need to do. Take the time to breathe. Yeah, do a lot of breathing, my friends, okay? New romantic love cycle begins. See that? It doesn't matter which side you're on. We'll just put it right in the middle. Either you're going to find new love because you have something better that's coming in for you, or you're fixing your love situation. Wow. Be bold and make the first move to the situation. Wow. That's amazing. Deja vu is still tripping me out, guys. I don't get deja vu very often. I was like, whoa. Seeking help, talking and counseling. Okay. I'm just going to leave that there, because, I mean, that's pretty much probably, and I mean, that feels like it's right in the middle for both. So it does feel like it's definitely for both energies. Whether you're talking it out or you need to seek counseling, right? However it is. Very beautiful. Okay. Now we're all done. Now we can get to those questions and answers. Okay, getting to you, Raymond. I'm planning on a road trip. Let me get over here in my tablet real fast so we can see this. I'm planning a road trip alone to Vegas this Friday. Do you see me having a smooth and fun trip? I might be doing my mind and travel out there for a while. What do you see? Okay. Going on a road trip. Let's see what's going on with Raymond on his road trip. You guys have a question? I'm just going to go straight down the line, okay? Remember, yes and no questions are for free. Anything big like Raymond's is their super chat available. It looks like you're going to plan out a lot of good things. It looks like good things are coming for you. So I'd say, you know, you're doing a good job. You definitely are persevering over here and having sustainable results. So it does look like whatever you're doing on this trip, it just looks like you're going to have some fun. You know, it could feel like at first when you're there that, you know, it's kind of a little slow, right? Kind of until you really kind of find something that makes you enjoy the time. So it does feel like, you know, it actually feels like the next day is going to be better. It feels like the first day you're kind of worn out, kind of tired, and just kind of, I don't even know what I really want to do. And I think the funny thing is that you expect yourself to be super excited, like we're going to go out, we're going to do this. And you might at first, but you're going to be worn down after that. You're just kind of like, you know what, let's see what we can do tomorrow. I feel like I'm going to be more energetic tomorrow. So it does look like that's kind of where it's going. It does look like you'll be more rested, more rejuvenated, and, you know, you're going to just be like, woo, the world is my oyster. We're going to go out and have some fun. So, yes, I do see that you're going to have some fun while you're out there for a while. Okay. It does look like a good time. But like I said, it does look like you'll be a little worn out at first. Okay. Yeah. A little bit lazy. It could feel a little procrastinating at first, kind of, right? But then all of a sudden, it's just like it's every time. As soon as you get that relaxed, you're just going to be like, whew, I'm going to go have some good fun. Good fun. You might even meet a new person out there, too. This is new love. So you might even run into somebody who catches your eye. Okay, so let's see over here. Okay, guys. Will they give me my, I can't read that. Hold on, let me see if I can. Will they give me my house back? Okay, going to Jessie over here. Will they give her house back? Give the house back. Give the house back. Giving the house back. No. If they do, because the card came out sideways, it is no time soon. Yep. No, that's definitely a no. Do I have anyone coming to me with a love offer coming? Do you have anyone coming toward you with a love offer or divine? Any love offers coming in for divine? That new love. Not within the time period right now. It's kind of iffy. Feels like there could be somebody that's kind of on the sidelines that could be coming towards you, but they're not coming. They're not coming towards you just yet. But it does look like you may have somebody kind of watching. It could be in the making. Pretty soon. It looks like pretty soon though, because this Chariot will go right side up, and the card underneath it will be the Star card. So, but right now, no. But But it's kind of crazy because if you know this, you have a secret admirer, know that that person is there. So then your intuition would be spot on, right? How you see the drive therapeutic. Thank you, Raymond. It's just the happiness and joy of knowing that you're going somewhere, that you're getting out, and that you're going where you want to go. This is a lot of satisfaction. It's a lot of joy. It's going to be very therapeutic because it's going to allow you to get away from the isolation, get you out of your mind, out of your head, allow you to travel and do new things, allow yourself to, wander away instead of just kind of feeling like you're in your hidey hole doing the same thing over and over again. So yes, it's very therapeutic. Absolutely. Getting out, seeing new things. Like I said, you might even run into a new person. Okay, because I do see, once again, there's a traveler. You might be running into this new person, whether it's a new love or a new friendship. However it is, you're definitely going to be running into this person who's a lot of fun and very excited and is a free spirit, which is going to give you a lot more opportunities to go out and have a little more fun. So yes, the drive will be therapeutic. Sometimes that's all we need. You got new love again coming out. So it could be definitely new love. Or just, a beautiful, like I said, beautiful new person, new friend. But yeah, it is going to be therapeutic for you. It's definitely something that's going to get you out of your mind. You need that anyways. It'll be very good for you. I'm planning a road trip alone. That's fine. You can still be alone. But you're going to run into this new person who's going to, on your adventure. And even if you're planning the road trip alone, that's okay. That's even better. Because it still gets you out there. It still gets you thinking of other things. And then you're going to run into this new traveler, this new wanderer when you get to your destination. And you're going to find, things don't always have to be right alone. You're traveling alone, but won't be alone all the time when you run into this other person. Like I said, whether it's platonic or it's love. Trying to hit that button. Okay. That way, I try to hit the heart on each one, Raymond, because that way it makes me know I've already done that reading. Confuse myself. You're welcome, Divine. Okay. Any more questions? Yes or no questions, or any big questions? No, I don't think she's going to return soon. She's in her head still. No, because I just seen the reading today. I don't see her coming through. Not anytime soon. She needs too much healing. If anyone else has any questions, otherwise we're going to wrap this up. Make sure that we didn't miss any questions here. I don't think I did. Just going to go through over here. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. And thank you for being here. Thank you. And you have a wonderful day. And I will see you guys. I will have a live reading tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye, guys.